Welcome to episode 1 of building the most famous structures in the world in Minecraft. And in today's video we've got the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and yeah, we're going to try and build it today. I've already got this this little layout, which is actually accurate to the real life Leaning Tower of Pisa. It is this tall in Minecraft compared to real life, and it's this wide. I'm not sure though if I'm going to keep it this wide because I don't like how it looks, and obviously it's also going to have to lean. So let's get straight into building this. Alright, we're off to a great start. We're making a circle. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is basically plan out where everything goes. So I'm making 2 circles out where the top and the bottom is, and then excluding the top part. No, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean, I think. So, yeah, I paused a little there. But I kind of need to just figure out the lean at what angle, I guess. I just had to figure out, do some maths, figure out how I should do the leaning, which really became a pain in the butt. But, yeah, I did it. So making some circles. Now I'm working on the base, adding some white terracotta. So this is the Leaning Tower of Pisa in the city of Pisa. I'm pretty sure you guessed that. It's called the Leaning Tower of Pisa because it leans at a 4-degree angle. You probably guessed that too. Let's get to some proper facts. It was finished in 1372, but it started getting built in 1173. Ooh, very nice patterns at the top of the doors and the top of the thingamajigs. Yeah, that's it really. Most people don't know that the Leaning Tower of Pisa wasn't actually meant to lean. In fact, it was meant to be called the Tower of Pisa. The foundations of the tower were laid badly, and when they were set, it was uneven. After building the 3rd layer out of the 6, excluding the base and the top section, they realised it was leaning, but carried on building. Okay, some more facts later, but yeah, as you can see, we're just finishing up the bottom layer, adding a little overhang, and now we're getting into the first repeated layer, which is really, really annoying. So, basically, there's tons and tons of arches, which I could only do with stairs, so it was really hard to get this to work. But as you can see, I'm putting stairs upside down to work as arches, and then I tried experimenting with some different things for bars, or for pillars, but it didn't work. And the only the skinniest white thing was, of course, the end rod. So I had to kind of use end rods and for the pillars, which was very, very annoying. But yeah, I gotta say, I kind of regret doing that now because it took me so long. So yeah, we're just kind of doing a copy and paste with all the end rods. It's also at this point that I realised that it's very wrong, but carried on building. No, it's not at this point, sorry. I realised a bit later on that it's horribly wrong. That's a bit bad. So, for a lot of the time, the tower was in danger of falling. In 1990 and 2001, there was some restoration work done on the tower, which made sure that the tower was safe and would not fall. In 1990, the leaning was so bad that it reached 5.5 degrees. After restoration work, it returned to a safe 3.97 degrees. Okay, we're starting work on the 2nd tower now, which is this was one of the worst ones because it kind of bends in the middle. So yeah, honestly, it was hell building this part. I really did not enjoy it. In fact, this was not a fun build to build. I don't know why I committed to building it. It was hell, building all these bars and stuff. Yeah. So the tower is 56.67 meters tall on the high side and 55.86 meters, but of course on the low side. But of course I wasn't going to recreate this in Minecraft or it would look horrible. The architect is actually unknown. Technically there are a few people that it could have been, but why was the tower even built? We'll answer that in a minute. Alright, so we're doing work on the 3rd layer now, which is, just the exact same as the last one, which is actually where I kind of went wrong. It looks quite bad. Did I mention that this was a hell to build? Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, very good. It was hell to build, okay? It took me so long. I hated it. Okay, I might be a bit harsh. It was kind of fun to try and recreate the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but it took so long to get it, right, I guess? Yes, very, very annoying. Okay, so, but why was the tower even built? Well, the tower is actually the 3rd building in the Pisa's cathedral complex, and it was built to serve as the bell tower for said complex. To be honest, I don't know why they needed such a tower to ring a bell, but I can't deny that the building is very cool. The wonky tower receives over 5 million visitors every year, and I can guarantee that most of them do the stupid "I'm holding up the tower" pose. No, I'm joking. If I got to see the tower, I'd probably do the pose too. Okay, so this is the fourth layer now. No, the third layer. Whoops, I can't count. So I'm adding the overhang for the third layer. As I said before, this is hell to build. I've mentioned that a bit too many times now. Okay, I'll stop calling it hell to build. But basically, the third layer was really annoying because it kind of like came out a bit. It kind of bulged out, and that also made it look like it was. I think it's alright, but it made it look not alright. Anyway, fourth layer. The fourth layer, 4 to 6, was actually quite smooth sailing because the math kind of like made them level out, so that there wasn't any unnecessary bangs, there wasn't any really annoying like end rod placements. So overall, the 4, 5, and 6 layers were actually quite smooth sailing compared to 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I kind of flied about for a bit there, but no. Now we're doing the fourth layer. As you can see, we're going through them much quicker now because, one, I've got into a pattern with building, and I've also got the easier layers at the top. So every layer has that little overhang which casts a shadow on the bottom, which looks really nice, or looks better than not having it, because then everything was very flat and looks very boring. Obviously you can see that the majority of the build is quartz, because there isn't really like if there was a limestone block, a limestone block would be really cool for Minecraft. They should really consider doing that. But the closest thing we have to, well, there isn't like a weird down stone block, so we have to use quartz, so it just looks like very brand new. Anyway, this is the fifth layer now, and I should probably get to more facts. So fun facts. These are from the towerofpisa.org, by the way. The name of the city Pisa comes from the Greek and means marshy land. In 1565, Galileo was baptized there in the baptistery, I don't know how to say that word, I'll be honest, in the complex. The foundation of the cemetery was made up of 53 shiploads of earth from Jerusalem. The cathedral and baptistery are also sinking. I guess they didn't really like good foundations. There are 251 steps to reach the top, and speaking of the top, we're building the top right now, and it would take 14 and a half towers of Pisa on top of each other to reach the height of the Burj Khalifa. So now we're making work on the top part, because we've done all 6 copy and paste layers. I keep saying copy and paste because they're the same. I didn't copy and paste them, as you saw in the time lapse. Anyway, this was quite a simple top part. I was listening to Queen as I did it, and that's it. I also paused for a bit actually. It is complete. This took so long, but I finally finished the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Now, how do I say this? I don't like it. So it's off centered here. I know it's leaning, and it should be off centered anyway, but it's leaning a bit more than it's meant to be. Oh, and also this center thing is very disabled, but still, I like it. No, I don't know how to feel. I've been building for too long. I might come and look at this tomorrow and blow the entire thing up, but for now, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So the way it works is you got this base with this. Sorry, I really can't speak at the moment. I've been building for so long, needing to get this video out. Base with pattern and door. 6 that's meant to be copy and pasted. There's 6. I couldn't count for a second. Copy and pasted, not copy and pasted, just the same design, but because of math and the lean, which was horrible, having to make it lean, which it does. It leans quite a bit, as you can see, with all the lean and all the different maths that I had to do to find out the exact size it was meant to be. It was hell, but that means that despite being the exact same design, it varies. These 3 are exactly the same. This one's a bit bigger than that one. It's all just to do with how big, actually just to do with the luck, really, because between every like block that goes a bit to the left to make it a bend, or not bend, lean, is 9 blocks. It happens every 9 blocks, but every layer is every 6 blocks, so obviously they'll interconnect intercollect. I think I just made a new word. And then you have this top part with a bell. So, yeah, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you enjoy my content, subscribe. See you next video. Goodbye.